All right, this example, we are going to take a look at how to convert a mass into a number of moles. So we've already done some examples going the other way. So now we want to go from mass to moles. And remember the relationship there is our molar mass. That's what we're going to need to deal with. Now, when we're working with this, we're going to involve some division this time instead of multiplication when we get there. So just keep that in mind. Now, like all problems, we'll start out with writing what we have in the question. We know the mass is 515 grams. We know that we also need a molar mass of our glucose, which in this case, right, remember we're going to have 6 of the molar mass of carbon plus 12 of the molar mass of hydrogen plus 6 of the molar mass of oxygen. So we're going to use our periodic table to figure out what those molar masses are. So if we take a quick look at our periodic table, hydrogen is 1.01, carbon 12.01, and oxygen has a value of 16. So when we get back to our problem then, we plug those numbers in. So 12.01 plus 12 times 1.01 plus 6 times 16. So our molar mass then is going to be equal to, when we add that all up, 180.18 grams per mole. So remember, that means 1 mole of glucose would have 180.18 grams of mass. That's our molar mass. And we can use that to help us find our moles. So when we relate moles and mass with molar mass, we know that moles is equal to the mass divided by the molar mass. So we're going to take our 515 grams and divide it by our 180.18 grams per mole. And if you're keeping track of units, because we have grams divided by grams, the grams will cancel out. And because we're dividing by a per mole amount, we'll end up with a value that is per moles, which is exactly what unit we want. So when we punch that into our calculator and we do the math, we get 2.85825 moles. And if you're keeping track of significant digits, and that's what we start to get into, our value here that we had in our question had 3 significant digits. Our molar mass was 5, so our final answer should have 3 significant digits. And if you're not sure where that comes from, I'm sure that's something you'll be looking at very soon. But I'll report it to 3 significant digits. That would be 2.86. So we go to the third digit, and we want to look at the digit behind, and we round it up because of that 8 there. So 2.86 moles. Therefore, 515 grams of glucose contains 2.86 moles.